It's September 11, 2021, and I'm on my 36th day of my second crossing of the United States on my bicycle. I woke up in a motel here in Mackinaw City, Michigan with an unexpected antique tractor show going on. This is all good and all, but I need to get over the Mackinac Bridge and onto the state's Upper Peninsula so I can continue on my way west. All this commotion with the tractors had made it hard for me to figure out a way over the bridge as they don't allow cycling on it. I heard that the bridge authority, the bridge police of sorts, normally would give a guy on a bicycle like myself a ride across, but so far I'm getting lots of no's. Kind of stuck because to get over the bridge, I'll have to get to the port or the bridge authority to get me over, and they're busy with this 1500 tractor show that's driving over the bridge into Saint Ignes. So it's either that or take the ferry for $50 and spend 2 hours hopping to Mackinaw Island, which I don't want to necessarily go to, and then from Mackinaw to Saint Ignes. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, but for now I'm enjoying this pretty awesome event here. All right, I've worked out my options to get across this bridge. It's really frustrating to not be allowed on a road because I would love to ride over that bridge. All right, so my two options for getting over to the Upper Peninsula are asking somebody to take me across in their car because they don't allow bicycles across, and they used to take people across on bicycles, but the bridge authority, as I've called them already, they tell me they won't do it. And the other way is the ferry, which doesn't go that way to the Saint Ignes. It goes to Mackinaw Island, and then from Mackinaw Island to Saint Ignes, that's going to be an entire couple of hours. So I'm going to head back behind the tractor ordeal that's only taking one of the two lanes and see if somebody up the road will throw my bike in the back of their truck and carry me across. I took a shower yesterday, so I think I got a good chance. Well, I've asked a few people and it doesn't look good for me to get a ride across. So I can't waste any more time today. I kind of have illusions of making some miles on the other side. So I'm gonna get on the ferry. With the clock ticking, having spent so much of this morning looking for a way over the bridge without having to spend the $50 fare on the ferry, I make the only move left and get online to get across to Mackinac Island so that I can board a second ferry to Saint Ignes and finally get to the Upper Peninsula.
Your belongings with you. By the way, this includes experiences away. They offer elevated.
We get to Mackinac Island where I had about a half-hour wait before the next ferry was set to leave for Saint Ignes, so I take a quick look outside the dock at the touristy setting and get on the next ferry out of there as soon as possible. In no time we were off and en route to Saint Ignes, where I quickly disembark and finally start my much anticipated day's ride into the Upper Peninsula. Whew! That was a full injection of tourism. I gotta find some solitude real fast, but I have to go get some groceries first. So let's see what we can do here. All right, I'm leaving Saint Ignes, and I got a serious headwind on me, like badly, but the road does turn northward and it's a bit of a south wind, so hopefully it'll straighten me out. And that was busy. What a morning I had. I haven't done anything miles wise, but I've seen a lot this morning, and I'm happy to leave this confluence of tourism and move on to the Upper Peninsula, which is where I'm at right now. Finally made it. It's gonna be a brand new adventure from here on. Let's go do it. I was told by this guy Sam that I met a few days ago, maybe a week ago, that this State Road 2 is phenomenal. So I'm looking forward to it, and that it has this giant shoulder, which I haven't had until just now. So I gotta get acquainted with this road, because it's gonna be the entire UP West all the way to Wisconsin. I'm done going north and south, because I've been doing that in Pennsylvania for 10 plus days, and then coming from Ohio all the way to the UP, and now I'm making this turn to the west, and it feels good. It's like that anxiety of not getting westward with the winter coming in a month's time. I need to make it to North Dakota. So, and then the other one is that there's this wilderness ahead of me, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, that everybody talks about, and they keep telling me how incredible it is, and I'm just like super excited. I just can't wait to see it. Can't wait to live these days through. Ripping windy. My bike's in an angle. This next week of my tour while riding to the northwestern corner of the Upper Peninsula proved to be some of the most scenic miles of my tour across the country. The natural beauty ahead of me was beyond any expectations I had by this time. It's also mid-September, and being so far north means that the cooling temperatures were making the maple trees start changing colors, and in due time I'll be enjoying this spectacular, colorful addition to my rides. I'm on US Route 2 and we'll be on it or trails next to it all the way to Duluth, Minnesota. That's over a week's worth and about 500 miles from here. With such a late start to my day, I pedal on with the hopes of finding a great camping spot before dark, but since I'm in the Hiawatha National Forest and with no private property around to speak of, I'm fairly confident I can safely pitch my tent anywhere. A quick snack and hydration break at this one of many rest stops that can be found on US Route 2 in the Upper Peninsula, and I get back on the road enjoying the lush scenery next to beautiful Lake Michigan. Not long after, the weather ahead turns dark and I decide to change shirts so as to be more visible. This orange shirt I picked up at Niagara several weeks ago surely became one of my go-tos as I rode into my tour this summer. "35 miles since I left Saint Ignes. It's been a tough ride because the wind's on my side, but swirling all over the place, so my bike's getting shaken up, you know, but I'm still feeling pretty good, and I want to do at least 50 miles before I stop and find a place to camp. It's a beautiful road, The scenery with the lake next to it is just outstanding. Been a fun-filled day for sure. I'm gonna sleep really good though. I'm really tired from managing the wind just shifting me all over. I'm getting sprayed by these bugs, all kinds of bugs, but mostly these ones that look like mosquitoes, but they're not, but they're all over, like they're in the air, like everywhere. I'll just keep having them bouncing all over they're all over my shirt, my face. If I didn't have my mask on, I'd be eating them. I ran into a campground. It's a Hog Island State Campground. I gotta check out the name again. I'm so tired. It is absolutely gorgeous in here. This is insane. It is spectacular in here. Spectacular. I see a little trail somebody made to get to the beach. I'm ready to chill out and enjoy the noise as I sleep tonight. It's gonna be amazing. What a fun day I had. I'm finally up in the upper peninsula of Michigan, and it was a beautiful ride in. The wind was really getting to me though, but I kind of took it easy and just went with it, and at times it was actually pushing me, so it wasn't too bad. And finding this campground, it was 6 o'clock right now, 5:49. I'm gonna make some food and prepare for tomorrow. I think I can do a lot of miles tomorrow and just absorb as much as I can of the Hiawatha National Forest and keep moving west. Right now I'm on this path to get to North Dakota. I have 3 states to go to get to the west end of North Dakota before I can start going south again, and it's September 11th right now, so I got winter storms coming in as soon as 2 to 4 weeks from now. So next 2 weeks is gonna be pressing westward as fast as I can, and then going south to Colorado and seeing how that ends up with weather windows and what I'm gonna do next. But for now, it's the Upper Peninsula. I've dreamt a lot about getting here, and I'm here, so I'm just gonna take it in and continue to enjoy Michigan beyond what I thought I would be enjoying. I've been here in this state for a long time now. I'm getting it. It's very nice. So food, sleep, ride. Another magical ending to my day. It's moments like this where I find the most amazing camping spot after having dealt with such hurdles as getting over the Mackinaw Bridge, riding into a headwind for most of the day, and playing windshield to thousands of hatching flies that make me pinch myself and realize once again how much I love to travel by bicycle. After eating, I walk over to the beach where I witnessed the most spectacular sunset. After I retreat to my tent and pass out looking forward to the many days ahead of me and all that I will see and experience as I continue on my tour across these United States.